Creating a Zoom screen for your live streams on Twitch and YouTube can be a great advantage. It creates anticipation amongst your viewers as well as gives you ample amount of time to prepare before you start your stream. So have you ever thought of creating one? Stay tuned for this. Hey guys, it's Rad Rascal. Welcome back to the channel. Today you'll be learning how to create a Zoom screen for your Twitch and YouTube live streams using Canva. But first of all, what is Canva? Canva is a graphic design platform used to create presentations, posters, YouTube thumbnails and more. It comes with free templates and pro subscriptions like Canva Pro and Canva for Enterprise. There is also the mobile app available on Android and iOS for free. All links are in the video description below. With that being said, let's get into it. Now I'm on my screen at canva.com and the first thing that you need to do is to create an account if you haven't already. You can create one for free by signing it with Google or Facebook, and then once you're done, log into your account and on the top right corner click on create a design and search for Twitch screen. And then click on Twitch screen and then wait for the page to load. Once the page is loaded, I'm assuming that all of you are using Canva for free. Any of you using Pro, you can go ahead and select any Pro template. But if you're using free, select any free template that you would like. You can also use your own imagination and creativity to create one. For example, I created this Zoom screen with my own imagination and creativity on Canva. I didn't use any templates. It was absolutely my own imagination and creativity. So you can do that. It's absolutely fine. Remember, this is your stream. It's your Zoom screen. It's your channel. Do whatever you feel like on your channel. So go ahead and select any template. Now I'll change this. So I'll remove this text and add something else. So we'll go down to text category and we'll probably drag this chill. So we'll drag this and then add stream starting soon, and before that select on it, expand it. So your main motive over here is to make this text fit in the page perfectly. Now I don't want the see you again soon text part of that, so I'll delete that and then adjust the size and the amount of space this text takes. So it's best to keep minimum amount of text in your Zoom screen. That's the only way to encourage or entertain your viewers, because a lot of text would only make them read more and do more work than what they're actually come here to do. So you go and drag these social links below, get it here, and then we'll come to the social links a little later. If you have a channel logo, if you have a YouTube channel logo or your Twitch account logo, just like I have over here, you can add it if you want and then change the color of anything, even if you like. If you don't have a logo, don't worry about it. You can also create one on Canva using the same templates or different templates using same elements, elements that you have uploaded and stuff like that. I'll also make a video in the future on how to create a logo for a profile logo for your YouTube or your Twitch account in the future. But if you have one by now, you can add it, use your own creativity and do it. So for now, I just change the color of the background to this logo's color. So we'll change it. For everything, we'll just make it green. If you don't want everything, whatever, you can just. And once that's done, make sure your text is a little relevant. If your text color is different and it is different from the color of the background and everything, it might look a little off topic. So you need to make it good looking by adding a text color or font size or font style, just looking at its surroundings. So since I have some really cool elements beside me, which all of them are in green, I'll probably make this text white. So I'm going to remove this splice effect and add lift. So I'm going to add lift and leave it like that. And as for the social links, I'll delete that and I'll add custom social links in the end. So we'll just make this a little better. Probably drag this logo in the corner. That's the best thing to do. So if you want to drag it to the corner, you can do it. If you don't want a logo, that's also absolutely fine. But I just leave it on the top right corner. Expand this a little. Done. And then we'll go for some text. Now, just to add your social links, it's best to just go ahead with adding a subheading. You can change the color of it before you type, so just make that as white, and then type at rad_rascal07. For that, I'll just tell you in a minute what that actually means. So we'll leave this. You can add how many ever social links you want. This isn't really a link, it's just a way of showing that you are available on so and so platforms or so and so social media platforms. So radrascal07 is my Instagram handle. So we'll go to photos, and then I have an Instagram logo recently used. If you haven't used it before, you can go to the search bar and you can search for Instagram logo and drag it to beside the text that you have added. So I'll drag it there, and next I'll add just one last one because I don't want to cram every social link in this soon screen. All you can do if you have a lot of social profiles is you can add all those links in the video description below, and then tell your viewers that all your social links are in the description below. Click on it and start following them. That's what you can tell them. But the best thing is to add your main social platform or your social media platform handles in the soon screen. My main ones are my Instagram and my YouTube mostly. So I'm going to add it. Go to uploads. I have a YouTube PNG logo. So you just add this here. Get it next. So we have to evenly space it out. As I said, don't cram anything. It's just going to look worse. Do the same thing by adding the subheading. Make that also white. And then name this as Rad Rascal. Then get this text here. If you like the font style, you can leave it as it is. If you want to change it, go ahead and change it as you want. So I'll just leave it to Anton probably. I feel that's good. So that Anton style is pretty good. Give that to this Anton. So there are different text styles and font sizes and font styles that you can use that don't look crammed and where you can add a lot of social profiles and look good based on the background and whatever is beside your text. So we'll just evenly space it out. Now that I've changed the font size and the font style, there is a little more space available, but I feel this is perfect. If you want to add another background other than this plain black thing, you can go to backgrounds. You can go to backgrounds and search for dark or black or anything. If you don't feel anything is available on Canva for you, you can also download it from somewhere else. You can go and search for black background images. You can also go and search for black desktop wallpapers. Those are also pretty cool. They look good because desktop wallpapers are meant to look good. But remember, your most important thing is your soon screen must be related to the theme of your live stream. Now, if you're a gamer, if you are live streaming gaming, then your soon screen should be related to gaming. It should have some cool text, it should have some cool background, some cool stuff. But if you're a live streamer who makes tutorial live streams, who make tutorial videos like me, then you can go ahead and create a tutorial live stream starting soon. If you do both, then you've got to create both of them. Don't use your soon screen for your gaming in your tutorial live stream, and don't do it the other way around. It's best to create one for your gaming and one for your tutorial live streams. Now, if you don't like, as I mentioned, if you don't like the backgrounds given in Canva, you can go ahead and download it. Personally, I feel all these in Canva are perfect. I like this black image as my background, so I feel this soon screen is complete. And all I'm going to do now is click the download button and download it as a PNG. Here it says suggested, and the reason it's suggested is because it's a high quality image. Unlike a JPEG, which is a small file size, it's easy to share, it's easy to upload to a drive. PNGs are high quality images. They're best used for your YouTube thumbnails, your logos, your stream starting soon screens and stuff like that. Personally speaking, I don't prefer adding an MP4 file or a video as my soon screen, and the reason is because once I did that and I completely messed it up by mistake while I was preparing for the stream. The starting soon, the MP4 video had ended and it started showing my face before I could even start streaming. So the best thing I suggest you do is go ahead with a PNG file, go to your YouTube audio library, download any music you like from there and add it in your streaming software. Coming back to this, just select PNG and click on download. Now, just to show you guys where you can download that music for free, you can go to YouTube's website, that is studio.youtube.com. So we'll go to a new tab and go to studio.youtube.com and then go to audio library. And scroll down and select, you can listen to the music before you download it. So after listening to it, if you really like it, you can select the download icon on the right of the song's name and download the music on your computer. So that would essentially get it into your downloads folder. You can create a folder for your live streams itself and add everything at once. And finally, on the day that you're streaming, add it in your streaming software and go ahead and live stream. So that was the tutorial on how to create a Soon screen for your YouTube and Twitch live streams using Canva. Before we end, consider subscribing and turning on the notifications so that you don't miss any new update or video posted on this channel. With that, I'll see you guys next time.